Whatever the fuck that's about. This game is not suitable for children or for those who are easily disturbed. I wonder why such an innocent game. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience. Depression or anxiety may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review a detailed content warnings? Contain spoilers? Oh. Would you like to reveal a detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Apparently, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the menu settings at any time. Why? That's fucking ass. Why the fuck would you want to get spoiled? It's doubling. What the fuck? Why is it doubling? Why is there two of them? What the fuck? Yo, what the hell is going on? Wait, what the fuck is going on? Hold on. Shadow Clone Jitsu? Yeah, man. Here, how about, what if I delete window capture? How about if I delete it, right? Or if I remove window capture and then add it back. Add window capture. Window capture. Capture 2. Doki Doki. Why is that a part of it? What the fuck? Please? Why? I don't why. What the fuck? Why is it doing this? This is not even the correct window. Why is it doing this? Remove this shit. Okay, whatever. I don't know why is it doubling my shit? Let me see. Give me a second. There you go. It's still doubled. What the fuck? Hold on, V2, turn this off. Oh, because it's two. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, now it should be fine. Yeah, because it's a VTuber that I can move around, and then there's the one on stream. It's still doubled, isn't it? It's still no, it's not doubled. Okay, that's just my tail. All right. Okay. No spoilers, please. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region. You consent to expose to highly disturbing content. Damn, bro, what the fuck? Uh, God damn, like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, yeah. By playing this game, you agree that you consent to. You agree that we expose you to some highly disturbing content. All right. What were you getting into? Uh, I don't know. I haven't been spoiled that much. I barely remember anything. All I know is that something's off with Monica. Like she's kind of like sentient, kind of. That's all I know. I don't really know anything else. Like so, she's a little bit weird. I agree. Yay! Boop 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 boop. Yay! Beep 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 beep. Yo, this is fucking dinky ass music. This music is dinky as fuck. The hell. Oh, that's kind of a banger though. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Yo, hold on. Yo, these music is dinky as fuck. It's low-key a banger. Alright, skip options, skip unseen text, skip after choices. Did this fly get the fuck out of here? God damn, I hate summer. Fuck out of here. Okay, I think we're good. New game. Is there some Easter egg like if I click on her nose or some shit? Let me see. No. I don't like how the roads fucking stare at me. Like, you have to click on her eyeballs or some shit. Like welcome to the game. That's one game I'm not fucking playing on. I don't give a fuck. That game is scary as fuck. Welcome to the game. That game is scary. Alright, I don't think there's anything. Alright, let's do a new game. I hope you summon Satan. Me and Satan could be friends. Please enter your name. Why do you need my name, bro? Why do you need my fucking name? You don't need that shit. Alright. You already know. Since the game doesn't know my name, I'll let him know my name. My name is The One. It's not take no fake name. What's your real name? How? How's it gonna know if it's my real name? How's it gonna know? I might just take the name off my Well, did I name my PC after me? I don't think I did. I don't think I did at least. Please enter your name. You already know my name. I'm known by many names. Timothy. #1 Daisy fan. #1 tomboy enjoyer. The conqueror of games. But I'll put #1 Daisy fan. What the fuck? I can't type. Why didn't it let me type? It's not letting me type. Oh, what the fuck? It's not letting me type. Oh, I can do hashtags? Okay, I'm just gonna do Daisy fan. I can't put, let me see, I can't put hashtags. Hashtags don't work. I'm gonna put, no, I can only put Daisy fan, okay. Should I do Timothy? I'll do Timothy. Because I am him. Oh, yeah, it took my real name, though. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Timothy. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Oh no, I do. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Timothy, have you decided I want a club to join? The Occult Club. I'm about to summon Lucifer himself. I'm about to fight him like SMT5, bro. I'm about to fight him for God's knowledge. I need that shit. A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining clubs. Real. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Zoe likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Drew! Real! Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any well, that's already out the fucking window because I don't know how to fucking socialize, so... Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Who the fuck's hitting me up? Blowing up my damn phone. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Real. Clubs. Harry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the class. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Really? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. True. I don't give a fuck about English at all. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Bruh. Don't make promises you can't keep. She set you up? Pretty much. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sound familiar? No, I'm not fucking EDP. Fuck that shit. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Boobs! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Anger management! Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Creepy one! Fourth wall breaker. Ah, Himothy. What a nice surprise. Yeah, she's just like you for life. She's just like you. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. What the fuck do you mean? Don't worry about it. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god, so cute. So cute. We got boobs, anger management, and slightly creepy one who breaks the fourth wall. Awesome. What are you looking at? I'm looking at you, bitch. You remind me of my friend For Life. If you want to say something, say it. Yup, reminds me of For Life already. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Oops. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I don't like how it's just a PNG just staring at me. Already, it's making me uncomfortable. I don't like how it's just PNGs just staring at me. It's great to see you again, Timothy. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class. Vaughn is Yuri? I don't know about that. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. But having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Timothy. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? I'm not drinking fucking tea. I'm not drinking flavored water. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. They already mentioned it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Bro, if you want to drink fucking flavored fucking leaf grass water, you can do that shit. I'm not drinking flavored fucking leaf water. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Yuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Yuri walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Bitch, what the fuck do you want? Why are you staring at me for? Why are you blushing for? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Well, what the fuck are you staring at? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Didn't you fucking make it, bitch? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Did you or did you not? But not for you. You know, you dummy. Yup. It still reminds you of 4 Life. Yep. Accurate. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set, but I ain't drinking that fucking tea. Carefully place the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. I hate reading. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I don't like how you're staring at me, bro. I don't like it. I don't like how the PNG... Like, the PNG is like looking into my fucking soul. I don't like it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Nah, I destroyed her. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Now, yeah, that's like I'll sweep her. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah, I dead as would. I would destroy her. What? And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Not true. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I don't think you're fun. All this yapping is not fun, alright? Literature is not fun either. I fucking hate English. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Besides me, because I ain't fucking agree with that shit. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Timothy, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, God. You know how little I've read in the past few years? I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh yeah, you know, I read this cool manga called Berserk, you know what I'm saying? It's really cool. You know what I'm saying? This guy with a big ass sword just slashes the fuck out of demons, you know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. Manga. How did I fucking know? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Ryu. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all both are short, angry gremlins. You'll have so much in common. You both are short, angry gremlins who thrive off of negativity. He's pretty accurate to me. The level of creativity and craftsmanship. You said, bro, shut the fuck up, I'm not short. I don't know. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. 5'7". I don't. In men's calculations, you're tall. In women's math, you're short. So it cancels out. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements. Speaking of psychological, yeah, but some men who has a height of 6 foot and they say I'm short, then I guess you're short then. Now, I don't know why you're saying you're not short. You're short. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Speaking of horror, I read horror. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Oh god. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I see his eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Bruh. Why is you over here just fucking so glancing at me, bro? Yuri's a yandere? You don't look like one. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give me that back. Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So he slides it behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Hey, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? You about to give you the fucking, the Sayori shots? What the fuck? I'm not cute. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but based on the Rule 34 I've seen, yeah, a lot of people consider you more than cute. I'm not gonna lie. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, now she's nervous. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Oh. Huh? What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bonds of the club. Isn't that right, Timothy? No. Waka smiles warmly at me once again. I don't like her warm smile. Her warm smile doesn't feel warm. The way she smiles feels like how fucking Mark Zuckerberg smiles, bro. That's how it feels. I don't trust that shit. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Dory may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Why y'all looking at me like that? All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But nothing, bitch. Shut up. I'm sorry, I thought... Timothy, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Nah, bitch, stand 10 toes down, bitch. 10 toes down. I ain't chose this shit yet. Don't be like, I ain't fucking Andrew, bitch. I ain't gonna let girls push me around, the fuck? I ain't fucking Andrew. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Man! You fucking pussy. Yes, I'm so happy! Terry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, yo, you're too close. I don't like hugs. Look off me. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Bro! If we really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. One of us. No. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Man, my main character is such a fucking pussy, bro. If that was me, I would have said nope. I did not say I was fucking joining. I don't give a fuck. Alright? Everybody remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Waka looks over at me once more. Timothy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Bro, I am gonna fail. Y'all won't see nothing but just an essay, bro. I ain't writing no fucking poem, bro. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with the mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Good thing I got Chat GPT, because I cannot come up with shit on my own. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Timothy, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Iori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Nope! I'll be fucking I'll be like Mocha out there just fucking honk-shooing in the fucking corner, bro. I'll be sleeping. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What the fuck? I'm actually writing shit? Bro! Listen, I know I have a B in fucking English, but like... Bro, I suck at writing. That's a very interesting word you got there. It's 1 out of 20. How do I 1 out of 20? Oh wait, I have to choose 20 words. All right. So Yuri likes horror. I think he likes cute things. I don't know what Sayori likes. Go with Aura. Which one? Which one would like Aura? First of all, let me save real quick. Auto save, empty slot. Damn, there's a lot of. They got a lot of save spots. Okay, there you go. Turn. Okay. Should I go with the horror? I get to go with Yuri first. She likes horror shit, so suicide. Melancholy. Melancholy? Would that be horror like? Graveyard. Atone. These words? I don't know. A graveyard or melancholy? I guess graveyard is like horror. Yeah, she likes that word. Valentine, entropy, incapable, landscape, email, pink. Excitement, Valentine, milk. What the fuck is this shit? What are these fucking words? I guess universe? Yeah, she likes universe. Okay. I like this music though. This music's bumping. Oh, let me jam this real quick. This is kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie. Misfortune, frightening. Okay. Giggle! Destiny. Here, I guess Destiny would work, right? She likes Destiny. Infinite. Empty. Tears. Empty? What? You liked empty? Dark. What the f- Okay. Massacre. Okay, she likes that. Fluffy, feather, clumsy, explode, sparkle, socks, ocean, hop. Incongruent. Okay. Anxiety. Captive. Cry. Just like sad shit. She likes horror. Anxiety. Poof. Kitty. Alone. What? Okay, she's weird. Why is she liking all the words? Like, what? I wish I could go back and see the words I fucking chose. She likes similar shit to like Yuri, but not really. Like empty, alone. Pain. Okay, this totally is not fucking creepy. Alone, empty, pain. Comfort, flying, jumpy, parfait, kawaii, determination. Okay, she likes that one. I can tell by the words I'm picking, and they're like acting really weird towards certain words. Misery. Okay, yeah, okay. I can see where this is fucking going. All right, so okay, I can see where this is going. Why is she getting excited for freaking like all the negative shit? Like she likes horror shit and like Agonize. Okay, she's probably, if I choose agonizing, she's gonna like that shit. So she just likes just negative shit in general, like lonely, alone, pain, agony. Like what the fuck? Starscape? Okay. Climax. Hey yo. Vertigo. Precious. Covette. What the fuck is that word, bro? Effulgent? What the fuck does that even mean? Embrace, sing, precious, peaceful. If she likes that word. Whatever the fuck that word means. I don't know what the fuck it meant. Hopeless. Okay, that's probably for Sayori. Marriage, fantasy? No, wait, didn't no, she likes fantasy, right? What, she likes fantasy? I thought it was Yuri that likes no, she likes horror. Okay, I thought she said like fantasy and horror. No. Ambient. Hi again, Timothy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yeah, I definitely would. Nah, don't worry. It might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Timothy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Jerry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Timothy always gives it his best shot as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Dory, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Timothy can be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Bruh. Even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. After everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Bruh, I'm not doing this with you, alright? I already have trouble socializing. I'm not fucking gonna fucking stare at you and then look away and then stare at you again. I'm not doing that shit. We either gotta talk or we're not talking. It only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Sure? Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Interesting. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Yeah, she clearly was thinking about me and gave it to me. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The portrait of Markov? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front. Oh, hell no. What the fuck are you reading? Bro, are you reading about the Yiga clan or some shit? I had an eye on your fucking book. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Haha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Himothy? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I should have clipped that story. Too late. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. You're yapping too much right now, so you might as well just keep going. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? A moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Why should not want me to read it? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I flip it to the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you're really apologizing a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. You just apologized again. Sorry, yep. Yep, he just apologized again. Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Different point of view? Alright. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Well, I'm holding the right side, she's holding the left side? Like, okay. Why does her hair not look purple? Is that just the lighting? Because now it looks less purple and more like dark blue. Like navy blue. Okay. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. Hey, yo, what? I didn't realize the PNG fucking turned. She's looking at me. What the fuck? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Yo, did she start smiling? What the fuck? That's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it float over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, it might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but also second guesses a lot of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of a reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. We remain silent for a moment. But Himothy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Damn, Mo came out of nowhere. He said, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna stop you two right there. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Yo, Monica cock blocking? That's crazy, bro. He's out here cock blocking. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that right, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back to my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Our relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I don't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. But now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Dory and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Dory is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can hardly see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same. Okay, so I guess Yuri, since mine is mostly horror based, so she'll most likely like mine. She'll do Yuri first. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason why I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Yeah, you shouldn't. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? God damn, I fucking suck at reading cursive. Fuck. God damn, my screen is so fucking bright. What the fuck is in the current corner? I can't listen. I can read it a little bit. I think I can figure it out. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Since this time, last yet to be replaced by a sickening. So what? In this, she's like standing under a streetlight. Ghost under the light. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You're writing fucking script, bro. You're writing cursive. How's that fucking bad handwriting? What the fuck? That's saying, what the fuck is she talking about? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Bitch, that's because I don't fucking read cursive, bitch. I don't read cursive. I can barely write in cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. That's what I'm saying, bro. She's writing in fucking cursive. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Handwriting is awesome. Easy for you to say, Mr. Unk status. You probably used to fucking writing signatures and shit in cursive and shit. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Siri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Himothy. Really? Yeah, there was no mention of ghosts. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. A lot more solemn, putting it that way. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Himothy. Me too. Okay. We gotta show it to everybody. God damn, this game has so much fucking reading. Holy fucking shit. Oh god. So much fucking yapping. Holy fuck. I might need more water. You say Ori next? God damn, that was like a whole 30-minute spiel, bro. More like 15 minutes. I like 30, more like 15 minutes. Give me a second. I need to take a quick fucking just break from fucking yapping. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh. But it was interesting. Alright. Let me save the game. Oh god. Fucking yapathon, bro. Oh god. Alright, let's just say Sayori next. Actually, no. Let me go get water. My voice. Hold on. Playing 2 games back to back that require a bunch of fucking yapping. Yeah. Hold on, let me get water. Alright. Oh god, I got some fucking water. Didn't think this game would be super yapified, but the game is super fucking yappy. Holy fucking shit. Alright. Let's fucking let's do this shit. Oh. This is a good poem, Himothy. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. That you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Himothy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, thank God, someone just writes normal fucking English, not fucking cursive. Alright. She wrote. She said, "Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. The secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast." Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I never understood poems. I don't understand poems in like stanzas and all this shit. Like in English class, like I don't understand none of this shit. I still don't understand poems in stanzas or anything like that. I still don't get it. This is a nice poem though. Theory. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. But at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad, or even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Hehehe. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. The next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I get to look forward to it. Let's do not speak. Timothy, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. But what? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of if you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yup. Painful to think about? Yup, damn. She shut the hell up mad quick, bro. I put her on hush mode. Now let me see your first poem, buddy. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Bro, what the fuck is this shit? What am I reading? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What the fuck am I reading? Yeah, this will be me not trying. Bro, what the fuck am I reading? There's dinky ass fucking music in the background. Yup, it does fit it. And dinky ass fucking music. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. But people don't even make writing serious. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Man, you're not a fucking pro. That shit was fucking ass. See, if that was me, I'd be like, yo, your shit was fucking ass. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd probably be as bad, but that's only because I fucking suck. That shit is fucking ass. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Alright. Now, it's just Monica left. Let's see. Hi, Timothy. Have a good time so far? No. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like a new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Timothy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Timothy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Yeah, I didn't see Monica wasn't there. It was just Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. Haha, that's not very fair. But I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Yeah, I have Afro Life reading moments. Well, I don't know. I don't get stuck on I don't get stuck on the same thing 4 times in a row. It's almost as bad as you, but not nowhere near as bad as you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Are you sure yours is not that bad? Cause last time I checked, you got stun locked on a word for like 4 times in a row. I'm pretty sure it was that bad. So don't force yourself to writing the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Bro, what the fuck? My reading is not that bad. Looks into the invisible camera. Chat. Moving on. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Where I just be bullshitting in my reading. No comment. Well, let's read it then. I just realized the music changes slightly. What the fuck? Oh, I like this one. Hold on. Yo, the piano's kind of killing it. Yo! You know what this reminds me of? You know what this music reminds me of? It reminds me of the music that plays in Sonic Unleashed when you're in Dr. Pickle's office. This reminds me of. Probably because of the piano. I said Dr. Pickles, Mr. Pickle. It's called Hole in a Wall. It couldn't have been me. The direction of the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Our real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Hole in the wall. Oh shit. Okay, I just had a brain blast. I had to read it again. I had to analyze it. That's why I wasn't fucking talking. I was trying to analyze what I was fucking reading. Alright, so this clearly is her breaking the fourth wall. She's realizing that she's inside and she's looking outwards towards me. She's breaking the fourth wall. So see how it says on the last part. Yeah, because she says it looks like she's looking out. And she's looking from outside inwards. But then it says at the end, she realizes that she's not looking outwards. She's not looking outside inwards. She's looking inwards outside. Is that spackle? What the fuck is a spackle? Either the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Are real blind like a film left out in the sun. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. What? What is the house? I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. I'm trying to analyze what the fuck she's even talking about. Like whatever like hidden message there is behind the writing. I could pick up on a little bit of it, but like you know what what? torch with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Your home screen page? Wait, does it actually... Wait, can I actually look at your thing? I don't think the game could do that. But why would it be talking about my home screen wallpaper? Front copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. I don't know. I'm trying to analyze it. I can't really get much from it. What do you think? Very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Oh god. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah, can this fly get the fuck out of here? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, the brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Yup, that's Sonic Says, but instead of Sonic Says, it's Monica Says. Thanks for listening. You. Guess that's everyone. Rest around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yeah, because she can't analyze her fucking reading. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Smiles sadly? How do you smile in a sad manner? What? Wait, how do you smile sadly? What? What? Oh, a fake smile. Okay, she's fake smiling, okay. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something else. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Himothy did too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Himothy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's his dinky ass music. Boing, boing, fucking spring ass music. This is what goes on in Mitaka Knight's head when he starts trying to rage bait people. I imagine this is what goes on inside his head. This fucking rinky dink spring ass music. This Looney Tunes ass fucking music. Don't worry about it. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Himothy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Himothy started showing up. Natsuki? Boobs? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Damn! He said, bitch! Shut your bitch ass up. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Himothy, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Bitch, you're just saying you don't like thinking. What the fuck? You're just saying you don't like thinking. Let me explain that to her, Himothy. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings that most effectively... avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Himothy? Well... How did I get dragged into this into the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. For life, you just don't like thinking, bro. That's some lacking brain cells thinking. You just don't like analyzing shit. You just don't like thinking. Bro, I do always analyze shit. Do you? But the only thing you seem to analyze is whether or not somebody's Toby or not. Yes? Alright, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be... I can say help me, Sayori. That's because I know the patterns of the way... yeah, okay. Yeah, I know you know the patterns, and you also know the neurons that are going on. You could tell by the structure of his language and the typing of his keyboard, the clickety clacks. Yeah, I know. I bet you also feel a disturbance in the force, right? Like you're like Obi-Wan, able to, or like Yoda, like being able to sense the force around you. You sense the disturbance. Why would I ask Sayori for help? Go with help me? Okay. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So said I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Yuri? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making her uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this? Timothy? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Is that why nobody likes? Stop. They said that's why nobody likes you, bitch. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I don't know why I just randomly thought about the fucking Beerus meme, where it's like, it seems you're my friend. I like my friends all that much. Please, bring the friend maker. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Are you sure they look bigger to me? Big and beautiful. Real! Spit that shit indeed. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Wonka stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Damn, bro, she dashing, bro. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Hahaha. Nah. It's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You count on me. Wonka smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. What? What do you mean? She just said try to make sure you don't get hurt. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Timothy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. Their poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better job at impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Timothy, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Heh. Sayori beams at me. It's surely been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Actually, the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Himothy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Die. Looks like Sayori still has to caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Holy fucking shit. This game is a fucking yap fest. Holy fuck. This dinky ass fucking music. Oh god. What's history? What's this do? Oh, that's the dialogue history. Okay. Alright. Oh god.